So, this is interesting, but I don't know how much I actually believe it. So, Anthony posted 4 gigabytes of RAM phones are back. Due to memory limitations, lower end devices will return to 4 gigabytes of RAM for 2026. Ultra flagships will decrease from 16 to 12, and mid range devices are expected to move back to 6 to 8 gigabyte modules. Now, if you're wondering what's going on with this whole RAM thing, here's the backstory. Data centers are popping up everywhere, and they use mainly DDR5 RAM, but they use any RAM they can get. And because of that, RAM prices has gone up and skyrocketed because they eat through that RAM like nothing. There's only 3 companies that make RAM, and one of the 3 companies, Crucial is actually the name, is currently no longer selling to consumers, and now they're going to just be selling to these data centers. Now, that's not right away. That's like in 2029, I believe. They did say that they will finish out the, I think, fiscal year, I believe. And, like, they'll get all their buyers and all their customers, they will finish, obviously taking care of orders and stuff like that. But they will be going straight to just helping out data centers. It's just more money to be made in that department. So because of that, RAM has skyrocketed. The price is ridiculously crazy. It's insane. And a lot of devices are going up in price because of it. Xboxes, PlayStation actually not as much because Sony has a stockpile of this. But eventually maybe Sony will too with the PS6, right? GPUs, CPU, not as much CPUs. GPUs because of VRAM, computer parts, stuff like that, right? It's skyrocketing. And that's why you see Xboxes and stuff like that really being expensive. Why the Steam machine is also very expensive. Well, will it eventually impact cell phones? I think yes, right? I definitely think there will be some impact. I don't think there's any part of the market that will not have some impact because of the RAM shortage and the AI centers. Problem is, phone companies like Samsung, companies like Apple, Google, they have a lot of connections. And they have a lot of stockpiles of RAM, right? And the thing is, these companies, they want to sell their product no matter what. And they know if they jack up the prices and make the prices insanely crazy, it won't work out. They won't be able to sell their product. That's why when the tariffs was hitting with China, I think it was Tim Cook who went to the White House, gave them a bunch of money and said, we want the iPhones to be the exact same price. Right? Because they don't want to be known as, the company that is outpricing their consumer. No company wants to be like that. So because of that, a lot of these companies have stockpiles of stuff. And I don't truly believe we will see that much of a increase in price / I don't think we're going to see that much of a shortage where the RAM amounts go down. Where I think this will be true is those aftermarket phones, those China phones, those welcome phones. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Those phones might see this drastic drop. Phones that are, less than $50. Prepaid phones, the Family Dollar phones, right? Those you might see a little bit of a drop, but I just don't think it's going to be that drastic. Not to a point where we start seeing it go from 16 to 12. Because I just think that, again, a lot of these companies, they have the ability with stockpiles to be able to still go ahead and create them. Now, what I think a lot of people also don't realize is for foldable cell phones, there's not as much profit margins for Google, Samsung, and obviously Apple eventually. But the profit margins for foldable cell phones, it costs like $2,000, $1,800. The profit margins are really thin. But for phones like iPhones, Apple's profit margins are stupidly insane. They're to a point where they could charge you 1/3 of the price of the iPhone, and 1000% they would still be making great profit. Samsung as well, and many other companies. So I don't truly believe that we will see that much of a kickback on RAM amount for cell phones. I will say there is a certain level where I don't think that many cell phones need as much RAM as they're going to get, right? And if you have an iPhone or you have an iPad or you have anything running iOS or iPad OS or whatever, you really don't need that much RAM because iOS, iPad OS, it really holds back a lot of these devices from fully being able to utilize their device to full potential. So, again, like I said, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong in the end, but I don't think this is all doom and gloom. I think this is a little bit of like, oh, this is going to happen, but probably not. Probably not. I think we could all relax and calm down, and doomsayers, I don't think it's as bad as people are going to make it out to be. But see you guys next one.